And I'm not a big political person. I'm not. I listen to my father, who's been on this earth way longer than I have and been through way more than I have. So I kind of listen to him, and I listen to my husband, because they're older than me and I respect their views. But with this shit going on, if this goes bad, it's going to go bad for all of us. Does anybody have this gut feeling like I've had that, like, maybe this weekend I need to get some necessities in this house so we can survive if this shit does go bad?
Yes, to pushing this out, I believe there is a strong possibility the US recruiting illegal immigrants into the army with fear of World War III, several nations calling for conscription, and a recruiting shortfall. I don't believe US will simply ignore the risks. Hence the video of what appears to be a drill sergeant guiding illegal immigrants at the Atlanta airport. Video appears to show migrants tucked away in hidden room under military guide at major US airport. This is concerning.
With this shit at the border. And I'm not a big political person. I'm not. I listen to my father, who's been on this earth way longer than I have and been through way more than I have. So I kind of listen to him, and I listen to my husband, because they're older than me and I respect their views. But with this shit going on at the border, if this goes bad, it's going to go bad for all of us. Does anybody have this gut feeling like I've had that, like, maybe this weekend I need to get some necessities in this house so we can survive if this shit does go bad? It's just kind of making me nervous because, I mean, these people that they're letting into our country are not good people. Like, I have nothing against, any Mexicans or anybody coming into this country the right way. But these people are criminals. They are like criminals. And I'm kind of scared because if this shit goes bad, it's going to go bad fast and it's going to affect all of us. So my mama gut's telling me that maybe I should get some necessities stocked up a little bit in this house, just in case. Anybody else feeling that way? Drop them in my comments. I'm just curious. Or is it just me? Or am I just being influenced by what I see on TikTok and the news? I try not to watch the news because it sucks. There's never anything good. So, I don't know, guys. Just my thought for Friday. Let me know what you think.
Yes, it is a call for concern. This lady said she does not even watch the news, but Libras are freaking out on Twitter about what she said. A lot of these illegal immigrants are not good people. Every person will say that. What she said here is just simple common sense. She's not really a political person. She's foreseeing something. That is according to her. I don't get the point why Libras are panicking.
These are not people you need to provide cover for. These are people who are in the country claiming asylum. They don't have a right to be here. It is a privilege to be able to take advantage of our asylum program. And
Anna Kasparian, they are mad that I spoke out against asylum seekers who gang up on beat cops. One of them has a record of beating retail workers while robbing their stores. Ben Shapiro replied, "Oh, Anna Kasparian said something true again, and now the radical left is mad." They got angry, like she should not even mention this. She made it clear these people should not even be here on the first place. This guy who posted this video, this is what he wrote. Anna Kasparian seems to have forgotten that seeking asylum is an international recognized human right, not privilege. They share a clip of her like you've seen there. I don't get the point. It does not mean because you have to seek asylum, you have to do anything. very insane. There are some people seeking asylum without actually anything happening in their countries. We all know. There are some people that are seeking asylum, they are thieves.
Today is a grave day. We have not approached this day or this process lightly. Secretary Mayorkas' actions have forced our hand. We cannot allow this border crisis to continue. We cannot allow fentanyl to flood across our border, or criminals to waltz in undeterred. And we cannot allow a cabinet secretary with no regard for the separation of powers or the rule of law to remain in office. That is why today we present this committee with the articles of impeachment against Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
Secretary Mayorkas' actions and decisions clearly meet the standard necessary for initiating impeachment proceedings. This historical evidence is overwhelming that the Founding Fathers intended impeachment to be used to deal with the commission of indictable crimes and the abuse of power, corruption, and injury to the nation caused by public officials, among others. At the Constitutional Convention, the framers purposely devised the impeachment power to include any offenses against the nation's security committed by high officials. Stephen Bradbury, former Principal Deputy and Acting Assistant Attorney General for the Office of Legal Counsel at the Department of Justice, there is a settled understanding beyond dispute that impeachable offenses include both prosecutable crimes and all manner of gross misconduct in office that does serious harm to the U.S. political system or the U.S. constitutional order.
Yes. What I've seen, now on social media, when you call this out, they will attribute you to this, that. But I'm not scared to say what I'm putting out on this video. I don't care what you think. It is not right. If you want to seek asylum, you need to be in good conduct. You should not do it because you think it is an international, like this guy tempted. Some have turned to different things, forming up gangs in different locations, attacking police. It is insane. It should not be happening. One person wrote, all this doom F in my reply seems to think that I said seeking asylum means you can commit unlimited crime. I did not. Please learn to read and stop being a silly ghost. A crime is a crime. Left or right, we keep moving away from the basic committing a crime. Why seeking asylum should fortify that asylum. Someone so badly one needs refuge in the US, need to obey the laws. Again, basic, not politics. That is it. Seeking asylum in a country, you should respect the laws. You should not commit crimes. If people that call out that all asylum seekers have this, you will get offended because the person has seen about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doing some kind of insane things, especially in the case of robbery. You are desperate, still maintain to, abide to the laws of that country. I believe that is how it should be done. Not going against the laws of the country because you think that it is an international recognized something.
Only way we will get that done. Exuberances in this regard is recent.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott refusing to give up control of the Texas border to